Well, here's the thing about it. It's not just that it's Super Tuesday, which is 14 states, including Texas and California. It's also that they're seeking to put a gag order on him to not be able to talk about a lot of what's in the case. So they already did gag him for some of the stuff. I think anything involving witnesses, information about that comes out pre-trial. But who knows if they're going to file another motion to try and stop him from having any further discussions publicly about what's going on in this case. I think that's a really big concern as well, especially when he comes out saying that it's election interference. They don't like that. And you also have a lot of people saying that his posts on Truth Social constitute a level of violence. Like when he says, if they come for me, I'm coming for you. And they think that, like NPR thinks that that's violence, when really what that is like also lawfare. Mm-hmm. It's like further legal implications.
Well, then that also implies that they're coming for him as violence.
Yes, of course they do, because they think words are violence. Because they think words are violence. They've already told us this.
Right.
All through 2020, words are violence. All the pronoun people, words are violence.
It's a ridiculous concept when these far leftists are like, words are violence, and then they insult you and call you a name, because by their definition, your response should be what they describe as self-defense,
yes,
which is violence.
Right.
You have to go loot things. If you've been insulted, you have to go loot
it's
things.
It's what they do.
Yeah, that's important.
No, I tend to agree with you. I think he's certain to win the nomination at this point. I don't see a scenario in which he doesn't, pass away or something like that. That doesn't result in him getting the nomination. This is more about having the pretense or the pretext to be able to, like you said, to gag him, to make it where he can't talk about what promises to be, if not the single biggest election issue, one of the biggest ones, while he's campaigning.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and they just turned over, 12 million pages of discovery. I think that came out today as well. 12 million pages.
It doesn't seem like a real amount.
It's like when Saddam Hussein
It's actually
released
12.8 million pages of discovery that the DOJ handed off in the documents case.
Every third page is just like a recycled article from like a 1970s Playboy or something, hoping nobody notices.
Well, that's the thing. That's what discovery is. Like a lot of what they do in discovery when they don't want you to do well in your case is they hinder you by giving you too many boxes.
Yeah.
Yep.
They give you like everything that they can come up with, and they say it's in here. And then you're going through it all.
Yeah, we can't tell you where. You'll find it on your own.
It's in there. No, it's in there.
Yeah, whatever it is.
It's hard not to think that the any gag order imposed on Trump would be broadly interpreted too. So even if for some reason he could be, at a campaign rally, they're able to say, well, you referenced the last election, which of course he would, because he's campaigning for president. And they'll say, no, you're in violation. It seems obvious that they're trying to trap him into potentially facing more charges.
I'm torn between whether or not they want him in jail, when they want him in jail. I think they do, but I don't know if these Democratic leaders are in alignment on when and how. Because if Donald Trump went to jail now, it would be a massive boost for his campaign. But it's really hard to predict exactly what would happen. Like if they remanded him to custody, it would inhibit his ability to campaign, but the press would be so explosive that it might make more money for him than
He did raise like $7 million off the Georgia mugshot.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I think that was like yesterday's number or something.
Yeah, that was yesterday's number.
Now, they have remanded Black Voices for Trump. His name's Harrison Floyd. So he cannot campaign. And he's the only one.
Yeah. What was their justification for only
their justification
jailing
was
the black
lock
guy?
up the black guy.
Yeah.
They wanted to prove that judicial system is racist.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised that no one caught that right away. Because I remember when I saw the news that he was being remanded, I'm like the only guy they remanded is the black dude. Yeah. Like
out
these
of like
Democrats,
19 people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I think we mentioned on the show and everyone laughed and I'm like, well, you guys didn't I thought everyone just noticed they did that.
Yeah. Your tweet was the first thing I saw on that. And I was like, oh no.
Well, because Libby doesn't see color. That's the
right. I don't see color.
But this is like a 4D chess thing. They're saying, see, we told you this system is systemically racist.
Right. We're offering you
we told you that.
Because we do it.
Yeah.